Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys my February favorites. I can't believe how fast it's gone by. It's so cliche, everybody says this, but every month has been going by so fast lately that I just can't keep up. So I have a few new favorites for you guys, so if you guys would like to see what I have this month, please stay tuned. So I'm just gonna get right into the favorites. I have a few new beauty products that I'm dying to show you guys, and some new stuff that I don't usually add into my favorites, so I'm really excited to show you guys. So the first beauty product that I have is this Kat Von D concealer. I showed this to you guys in my last haul, and I haven't been using it that long, but I know that I really love it. I was using the NARS Creamy Concealer before this one. I just found that it wasn't liquidy enough, so I tried this out and I'm actually really liking it. I haven't found a way to keep my concealer from creasing. It's just something, I think it's just the way my eyes are and the shape underneath my eyes, but I love the way it brightens underneath my eyes and the way that it looks after I set it, so I've been really loving this concealer. And if you're wondering, the color that I'm in is light 18. So guys, the next three products I have are beauty tools. I don't really have any makeup products this month, which is really weird because I always have like a whole bunch of them. But I've been trying to just use what I have, and a lot of the favorites I've already showed you guys. So the three brushes that I'm going to be talking about, two of them are from Real Techniques and one of them is from Sigma. These Real Technique brushes, I don't know why I was like hesitating to buy them for so long. I'm so glad that I picked them up finally. I am in love with them. This buffer brush is so soft. It's so amazing. Oh my god, you guys need to try it. This is the buffer brush, and this little guy right here is called the, oh, the letters are already rubbing off already. It's called the detailer brush. I used this to apply my eye primer today, but I feel like it was really small. It didn't really do the job, so I ended up using it for my lipstick, and I really liked it for applying lipstick. It's super duper precise, and the tip is really nice because it gets really pointy, so if you want to fill in your lips with your lipstick, this is really great. And this buffer brush, you guys need to try it. It's awesome. I actually like it better than my Sigma F80, I think it is. Yeah, my flat top kabuki. I love this brush. I just feel like it's great, but I just feel like it irritates my skin a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't like it as much as this one, and I find that one's a little bit too stiff for my liking. This one's a little bit fluffier, and it's not as dense, and I really love this brush. So if you guys have Real Techniques near you and you can pick these up, definitely try them out because you're gonna love them, and they're super duper affordable. And the next product I've been using, or brush, sorry. The next brush I've been using is the Flat Definer E15 from Sigma. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a really short, flat, somewhat dense brush. And I've been using this to actually fill in my eyebrows. I have been really liking it for giving me that sort of sharp edge, whereas I would have used my Brow Wiz or whatever to create that line, but this gives it for me. And it's really thin, so it gives you that straight line if you want to have a really sharp carved out brow, or you can also just like fluff it out and give yourself a really natural brow. So I've been really liking this. I've always had it in my brushes, and I've always used it either to apply concealer or primer or do whatever with it, or even eyeliner. You could use this for eyeliner as well too, but for my brows I've really been loving it. Next products are more skincare and body products. The next product I have is this Purity Made Simple cleanser. I know you guys have, I told you guys I was using the Glam Glow cleanser, and with the whole situation with my face being hella dry, it came back again because the weather has been getting super duper cold again. So I had to give it up because it was making my skin way too dry, and I couldn't handle it because my face felt like it was gonna fall off. So I had this Purity cleanser that I hadn't used in like a really long time. I had it in my cupboard and I decided to try it out, and I've been loving it. It's super duper like milky, if that's a word to use, and it's a 3-in-1 cleanser, so it removes all your makeup. I usually use a makeup wipe before taking off my makeup because it doesn't take off everything in one wash. So I take off all my makeup with a makeup remover wipe, and then I go in and wash my face. It leaves my skin clean feeling but not tight, which is so nice right now because my skin's horrible. And I've been really liking this, and I've noticed that ever since I started using this, I'm not breaking out as often, especially with combining the tea tree water that I showed you guys from Lush in my haul. I think it was my Lush haul. Yeah, I haven't broken out at all, except for like around this area, like hormonal acne from you know your time of the month, which every woman gets. That's where, like, my chin area is where I break out the most, and everywhere else on my face, like, usually I break out on my cheeks, and I haven't broken out at all in the last like 2 weeks. So that is awesome, because I don't usually go more than a week without breaking out. So I'll give you guys an update on this product, definitely, if I'm still using it next month. Next product is a product that I'm sure you guys know that I was going to show you, and this is the Rose Argan Body Conditioner from Lush. I am in love with this stuff. I haven't used it, I've used it maybe like 4 or 5 times. I just love it. I just feel like I want to use it like every time I shower, but then it's like I'm going to go through it so quickly that I'm going to have to buy it and spend like $30 a month, which is ridiculous. I'm almost through like half of it already, and I only got it like a month ago. But just from opening it, you can smell it. It smells so good. I think my mom has used it and she really liked it as well. It just smells good. Your body feels amazing after you get out of the shower with this stuff. It is pricey, I'm not gonna lie. It's like $35. It's a lot of money, but if you're gonna use it only when you want to pick me up, you've had a bad day, you want to relax, you want your skin to feel good, definitely I would highly recommend you trying out this body conditioner from Lush. Okay guys, and the last product that I have is the Lush Imperialis Facial Moisturizer, and this stuff is awesome. It's super duper hydrating. I talked about it a lot in my last video in my beauty haul. I did get this really recently, but going from my First Aid Beauty moisturizer to this, I've noticed a huge difference. My skin is way more hydrated. It feels a lot better. It looks a lot better. And I'm just giving thanks to this moisturizer. I don't think I'll be using this in the summer months because it's going to be way too heavy. My skin gets really oily in the summer, so I'll probably end up going back to my First Aid Beauty. But for now, while this weather is crazy and my skin is hella dry, I'm loving this product for sure. Okay guys, so my last physical favorite that I can show you guys is my Erin Condren planner. I've been loving this so much the last month and a half. I weaned off of it around the end of January, I'd say, because I wasn't really using it. I wasn't working that much, but now that it's back, I'm loving it. The whole planner decorating thing has gotten a little bit crazy for me because I realized that I was spending way too much money on it. It's an expensive hobby if you want to become one of the girls that decorates their whole planner and are religious with it. It gets really expensive. So the stuff that I have, I've showed you guys before in my planner supply haul. I'll link that down below. I've gotten a few things since then, but buying washi tape on the regular and to do it for a certain month of a theme or whatever is just a little bit ridiculous. I would rather spend my money on something that I'm going to use, like makeup or something, but I decorate it as much as I possibly can because I do have a lot of stickers and stuff still. But just for example, I just sort of put like sticky notes and stuff, and I use pink stickers to signify when I'm getting paid or how much I'm getting paid, and when I'm sending out bills and stuff like that. I don't have too much written in. I kind of write it down, write it in a couple days before if I get an appointment or something like that, or a meeting or a client or whatever. So I've been loving my Erin Condren planner. It's just pretty to look at too. It's just like, it's so colorful and it makes you happy and want to write into it and be more organized. I love being organized. It's just taking the initiative to do it, sadly, but I've been loving my planner. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below, and I also have a $10 off coupon if you want to check that out as well too. Okay guys, so the last favorites that I have are TV shows, which is weird. I wanted to tell you guys about this last month, but I completely forgot, and I wrote it down this time to make sure that I remember to tell you guys. So I have 5 TV shows that I've been loving for the last couple months, and I'm sure there's one in this list that you guys have been watching. One that I recently discovered was Sons of Anarchy, and I don't know why in hell I never started watching it. My friend always told me to watch the show, you'll love it. And I finally, actually the first time I watched it, it was like 2 years ago. I watched the first episode and I was like, this is so boring, I don't like it, I'm not gonna watch it. And then I finally like sat down, took a day, and I watched the first few episodes and I was hooked. I can't believe I never watched it before, but I literally finished all 7 seasons of Sons of Anarchy in like less than 2 months. It was ridiculous. I was just binge watching the whole thing. I couldn't get enough of it, and now that it's over, I'm just like so sad. I really hope that they're gonna end up, I heard that they're making a movie about it, so I hope that goes through because that would be so cool. Another show I've been watching together are Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. I am in love with those shows. How to Get Away with Murder has been getting so good lately, and I think the season finale of Scandal is coming up next week or something like that. I'm not positive, but I watched the season finale for How to Get Away with Murder last week and it was super duper good, so I can't wait for that to come back. It's not going to come back till fall, so I'm like, oh, why aren't you coming back? I hate when there's like a super duper long spread of time in between a show when it's coming back, especially with Walking Dead. That's like the worst one. It's like almost a year, I feel like. That's another show that I've always been in love with. I've been watching it since like I think the first year that it came out. And the 2 other shows I've been watching is Suits, and it's a really, really good show. It's based off of a lawyer and 2 lawyers that are in New York. It's actually filmed in Toronto, which is pretty sweet, but they make it seem like it's in New York, but it totally isn't. And it's a great show. It's just like what they go through and all that. I can't say too much or else I'm going to give it away, but if you guys haven't seen Suits, I definitely recommend that. If you like law, like business type shows or whatever, I don't even know how I'm explaining it, but Suits is a really good show. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I absolutely love it. And the last show is Friends. Oh my god, Friends. I like the old school Friends from like the 90s. I always like caught an episode here or there, but I was really young and I didn't really understand what was going on, and now that I'm watching it, it's so weird because there's so many like sexual innuendos that you don't even think about when you're a kid, and then now that you're watching it as an adult, it's so funny. But if you guys haven't seen Friends and you're a 90s baby, you're gonna love it because there's so many things from then, like the clothing and stuff, that'll just bring you back to when you were a kid. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'm watching it on Netflix and I'm like binge watching it. Like I watch like 5 episodes a day. It's such a bad addiction. They're only 20 minutes long, so you kind of forget how many you're watching. But definitely if you have Netflix or you can get it online or order it or whatever, definitely watch it. I highly recommend it. So guys, that is all my favorites for the month of February. I'm really happy that you guys came here and watched this with me. I'm sorry I'm like all giddy because I'm talking about TV shows that I'm like in love with, but I hope you guys are in love with them too. Let me know which show is your favorite show and I'll definitely check it out because I love watching new shows. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. If you guys are looking for a really hydrating moisturizer, I definitely recommend going to Lush and testing out a couple. I tried out another one. She didn't tell me the name of it. I'm sorry. But out of the 2, I tried this one and I really, really liked it. So I picked